We'll take a tour around Fairhaven. So Fairhaven, we've got an open world. The entire world is open, as well as the game structure. So we're not locking off bits of it. We're not making the unlocking of the world a part of the gameplay progression. It's all available right from the very start. We're in the nighttime phase here. So a full day and night cycle is available, and you can see that some of the billboards actually that haven't been collected. So BioWare, EA Sports, Visceral, DICE, we've got their signage up there, and the idea is to smash those things down and collect the billboards. So that's how you know when you haven't collected a particular billboard. Actually, do you want to spin it around, Hamish, and go back and review that speed camera? Actually, jack into that. You got a lovely car, just a very serendipitous turn there. So these beautiful cars that normally you would have to play for hours and hours and hours, just go and find them. As we introduce the car to you, we tell you what mods it's got on it. We also will throw up the races that are available. So one of the things that we've reprised from Paradise is a concept called Easy Drive. So Easy Drive is the way that you do all of your gameplay selections. We want to keep players behind the car as much as we can, and Easy Drive is the way for us to do that. It's also it's dangerous. It's a bit like texting and driving, but hey, it's Criterion, right? We love that sort of thing as well. We think it's very much in our nature to take something beautiful and smash it up. So, Hamish can use Easy Drive which is fired up from the D-pad to make a selection. So each of the cars has races attached to it. Those races are can be. When those races are won, you'll earn mods for those particular cars. So even nitrous, you'll go and attach to your car. You might want to go and get some off-road cars. That's quite a low-slung exotic, and that won't perform very well on the off-road surfaces. So we've made a big change to our handling systems. Clearly, Criterion is known for very accessible car handling, and that remains the case. There's another. Are you going to take me on, are you, Hamish? Okay, yeah. So that's another example of where Autolog is injected into the world. So we want, it's an open world. We want to reward that discovery. So it doesn't make any sense for us to pull you away from that to see the results of your comparisons amongst your friends. This is one of the first races in the game. Again, we're trying to break a few conventions here in terms of what we're putting on the screen and how. But again, all of those systems, even though you're in a race, the speed cameras, the billboards, the security gates, the collection systems are still active right now. Actually, Hamish, do you want to leave this event and we'll go and do something else? So with Easy Drive, you just leave the event and the race will then blend away and you can go off and do something else. So it's just trying to keep you behind the car, try and keep the systems as seamless as possible and responding to when you want them to work. Actually, fire up Cold Burn, and we'll try a high-speed run down to another part of the race. Oh look, there's a car in there. It's distraction gameplay that we call it. So you see a billboard with someone's face on it. I might be doing a race. Oh, I want to go and get that. Or hey, there's a car over here. This is what we think is really important about an open world: is to have this freedom and variety available to the player, and to have the game respond to their choices. For them changing their mind on something to do as and when they make that selection. So we haven't come across many of them just yet, but the Fairhaven Police Department are an ever-present character in the city, and they are there to try and enforce the rightful order in the world, which clearly we don't want to do. So if you come past one of the cops, you'll get into a chase. If you crash into them, that's going to form a chase as well. But they're there and they will follow you wherever you can go. So you'll see a little bit as we continue this demo. But we've opened this world. It's not just about the road network itself; it's the off-road areas as well. And the cops will follow you there too. So wherever you think you might be smart and getting away, that's you using your knowledge of. Oh, here we go. We're in a chase right now. Actually, it's quite quick. You're too fast for them, Hamish. So the cops can be lost very easily at heat level 1, but you'll earn more speed points when you start taking them on. So the length of time you spend in the pursuit. Obviously, beating up on the cops is going to escalate your heat levels, and they'll start to bring more faster cars, tougher vehicles, roadblocks and spike strips to the chase. So that the pursuits are another great way for you to be earning speed points. And as you escalate, and to actually secure those pursuit points, you need to go get yourself into a great hiding spot and get yourself into a cooldown.